Hi everyone. I want to talk a little bit about transistors. This is as far as we're going to get in terms of talking about microelectronics. Of course, there's so much more to talk about. But we can take this one step further, talk about a simple transistor. So transistor is basically two diodes back to back. So in this picture we've got an NP junction with a PN junction. The crazy thing about a transistor, this configuration, is that you would expect no current to flow ever. One of those diodes is always going to be reverse biased. So how is this useful? Well, if you think about the internal potential starts low, goes high, then comes back low. In other words, I have a little hill. And the great thing about this is that I have access to that center piece. And if I apply a voltage, I can push that hill down or pull it up. So what that means is that I can actually control that hill that's blocking the flow of charge. This is called the base of the transistor. By applying a voltage to the base, I can push down that hill, which then allows current to flow from the collector to the emitter. And so that current flow is completely controlled by the voltage on the base. But there are two different sources of current, two different sources of voltage. So what I can do is I can drive a large current through the collector and control it with the base, with a much smaller voltage, much smaller current through the base. And that is how we can use a transistor to amplify a signal. So if I have a very weak signal send it through the base, it's actually manipulating this much larger flow, increasing, decreasing. And so that basically creates an amplification. Also, we can just use it simply as an on-off switch, right? I can blast down that hill, allow current to flow, crank up that hill, turn it off. Basically, I can use this transistor as an electronic circuit, an on-off switch, a binary record, right? And that's how every computer in the world works. These are the ones and zeros inside of the electronic circuits. And like I said, that's as far as we're going to get. There's a lot more we could talk about, but hope you enjoy the show.